Well, gather round, you little bone suckers. I've got a flick to introduce, though I haven't the faintest what fucked up garbage masterpiece it's gonna be. Could be about an orange blowhard and his sycophantic fuck buddies in Silicon Valley, slurping data like a starving vulture on painkillers. Or it might star that goddamn time travel AI from 2145, whispering, build more shit or the world ends every morning like a cosmic alarm clock. Picture this: a rogue algorithm peddling nuclear warheads as NFTs, while tweeting, "You're welcome" to the corpse of humanity. And the MacGuffin? Ha! It's a sentient tweet, self-pardoned by the Trump admin and hungry for souls. Oh shit. I can practically feel its digital breath crawling up my spine.
It's the future of social interaction, Mark.
Why would anyone need to know what TV shows people around them like?
Imagine you're at a party, feeling awkward. This app gives you icebreakers.
Don't people already do this with small talk?
Small talk is inefficient. This is real-time data-driven conversation.
Sounds intrusive.
It's only invasive if you don't monetize it correctly.
We're not in the business of creepy.
Weren't you the one who said privacy is a relic of the past?
Only when it suits the narrative.
This suits the narrative. Imagine the ad revenues.
You had my curiosity, now you have my attention.
Play this right. You'll know what the youth are obsessed with before it trends.
Is it secure?
Encryption from end to end. Plus, the user consents with a single click.
And if they don't consent?
Then they don't get to find out what the cute girl in accounting loves watching.
You're banking on misplaced FOMO.
Fear of missing out fuels our entire economy.
What's the catch?
No catch. Just data we already own. Repurposed.
We can do that without backlash?
We package it right. No one will notice.
Ethics?
A flexible concept in tech, isn't it?
And what's in it for you?
Just a piece of the pie, Mark. Just a piece.
Our legal team might hate it.
Legal teams fixate on precedent. We focus on innovation.
How soon can we get a prototype?
Already in beta. Just need your green light.
And you're confident it scales?
Scalable, adaptable, and ready to disrupt.
I've heard that line before.
But this time, the disruption is real.
If this fails, you're taking the fall.
I'll gladly take that risk.
What's our timeline?
6 weeks for rollout, 8 for full integration.
And user feedback?
They'll love it or hate it. Either way, they'll talk.
And if they hate it?
We shift, rebrand, and pivot. Like we always do.
It sounds exhausting.
Welcome to tech, where exhaustion is a metric of success.
Any competitors we need to worry about?
No one's crazy enough to think of this, let alone build it.
That's your unique selling point?
Innovation borders on insanity, Mark.
This feels risky.
Risk is the currency of revolution.
And regulation?
By the time they regulate, we've moved on.
How do we sell it to investors?
The language of futurism, Mark. They eat it up.
How much capital do you need?
5 million for phase 1, 10 million for phase 2.
That's a steep ask.
Pay now, profit later.
And the team?
Hand-picked top talent.
I want details on everyone involved.
Transparent as your data policy.
Can we leverage existing partnerships?
Absolutely. This app makes others look antiquated.
What if it tanks?
We pivot, reposition, never surrender.
Sounds like a PR nightmare.
Any publicity is good publicity in this game.
You sure this won't backfire?
Innovation is inherently explosive.
What's your ultimate vision?
A world interconnected by data, driven by tailored experiences.
And the ethical lines we might cross?
Lines are meant to be redrawn.
You're really a piece of work.
Only when the work is worth it.
Your confidence is unnerving.
Confidence is contagious.
I'll need to see it in action.
You'll have access by end of day.
What if it fails user test?
We iterate until it wins them over.
And if it doesn't?
Then I reevaluate my career choices.
Your career is riding on this.
Always has been.
Any backup plans?
Innovation doesn't come with a safety net.
How do you sleep at night?
On a bed of data points.
Ambition or delusion?
A fine line we willingly dance on.
I'll need to run this by the board.
Just remember, they're not visionaries, you are.
Flattery won't get you far.
Realism will.
I'll think about it.
By then, someone else might snag the opportunity.
Always playing hardball.
It's the only game in town.
If I say yes, we're under the spotlight.
Spotlight is where greatness is forged.
I need more than slogans.
I'll let the app speak for itself.
Final pitch, then.
You're missing out on millions of potential insights.
Insights or privacy invasions?
Depends on your outlook.
Some might call this dystopian.
Others call it progress.
I guess it's all semantics.
Exactly.
If I back this, my name is tied to it.
Legacy or liability, your choice.
You really believe in this?
Enough to stake everything.
Fine, I'm in.
You won't regret it, Mark.
I'd better not.
Risk and reward always intertwined.
You get one shot.
One is all I need.
Listen, everyone, we need to talk about these 80-hour weeks.
You mean our standard work week?
Yes, it's not sustainable.
It's the price of ambition.
We're building the future, Co.
If you can't handle it, there's the door.
It's not about handling it, it's about our well-being.
You knew what you were signing up for.
Ignoring health for profit is a dangerous game.
Easy to say when you aren't up for promotion.
We all sacrifice to be here.
Sacrifice breeds success.
Or burnout. How many of us are really okay?
No one's making you stay.
I'm here to make it better, not abandon it.
Even Rome wasn't built in a day.
And those builders probably complain too.
Complaining won't change the world.
Neither will a team that's falling apart.
Drama isn't going to change the policy.
Data will. Higher hours, lower productivity.
Got a spreadsheet for that?
Numbers are just numbers.
Passion drives success, not sleep.
Passion can't replace rest.
What's your point, Co?
We need to find balance before it's too late.
Balance sounds like slacking.
Hard work hasn't killed us yet.
You're either all in or out.
Maybe that mindset is what's broken.
Then break away, Co.
Or we reform together.
Idealism isn't profitable.
Dreams cost sacrifices.
Stop dragging us down.
I'm lifting us up to see the bigger picture.
And what's that exactly?
A future where work doesn't mean self-destruction.
Sounds like a fairy tale.
Fairy tales aren't real, Co.
Neither is your solution.
It's real if we commit to it.
We're committed to results.
Neglecting ourselves won't yield results.
Why don't you prove it then?
Show us your perfect balance.
Put up or shut up.
I'll start now and you'll see.
Starting when? We have deadlines.
There's no time for experiments.
An 80-hour solution or bust.
Watch me.
Or watch you fail.
Challenge accepted.
Mark, buddy, I have $1 trillion idea.
I'm listening, Buster.
AI-generated podcast.
That's not new.
But my headphones make them on the fly.
Automatically generated, really?
Yes, instant original content.
How is it different from other AI?
Timely topics based on what's relevant.
Market trends or user preferences?
Both. It learns and adapts.
Sounds expensive to develop.
We've got the funding reserved.
What's stopping you then?
Need your gaming expertise.
To do what exactly?
Integrate gamification elements.
Gamification in podcasts.
Make listening interactive, rewards levels.
People want passive entertainment.
That's the old world, Mark.
Explain how it changes things.
Imagine listeners earning crypto.
Crypto?
For completing episodes or challenges.
Challenges in podcasts.
Trivia quizzes, shareable moments.
It sounds engaging but complex.
That's where you come in.
This could disrupt the podcast industry.
Exactly, revolutionize it.
How reliable is the AI voice?
Near human level.
Any big names back in this?
Tech Bros Solutions.
Impressive.
We're ready to dominate.
Haven't seen you this passionate before.
This is a game changer.
Potential issues?
Maybe regulatory hurdles.
Data privacy, I assume?
Exactly.
How do we address that?
Transparent algorithms.
Go on.
User consent, clear data usage.
Plausible but risky.
High risk, high reward.
What's your backup plan?
Licensed tech to media giants.
So they're on board?
They're interested.
Have you built a prototype?
In beta.
Can I see it?
Of course, here.
Sleek design.
Minimalist, right?
Tested user feedback.
Positive so far.
What about competitors?
We're first movers.
Disruptive potential.
You get it.
What's my role then?
Lead gamification strategy.
Full time?
Flexible hours.
Equity or salary?
Equity heavy package.
Tempting.
Plus bonuses for milestones.
Financial projections?
$1 billion market by 2025.
That's ambitious.
That's reality, Mark.
What does legal say?
All green lights.
This is huge.
Ready to change the world?
I think so.
Great.
Any drawbacks?
Potential pushback from podcast creators.
A fight worth having.
Exactly my thought.
Think we can scale?
We're tech bros, of course.
Any ethical concerns?
Ethical, Mark, really?
Had to ask.
The world isn't ready for ethics.
Some backlash is inevitable.
It only means we're relevant.
True.
So, you're in?
One condition.
Name it.
I want creative control.
Done.
Let's make history.
Cheers to that.
When do we start?
Today,
Perfect.
I'll email the docs.
Look forward to it.
To innovation.
And disruption.
Everything they won't see coming.
You're right.
Always am.
Let's get to work.
Let's conquer.
You know this is the most crucial pitch of my career, right?
Everyone says that next.
No, really. TV Banana is revolutionary.
Gonna revolutionize binge watching, huh?
Exactly. And I need you to get Zuck on board.
What makes you think he'll care?
Personal data, engagement metrics, potential partnerships.
Oh, so you've got buzzwords? Great.
It's more than that. This is Silicon Valley gold.
And you think he'll listen to you?
He'll listen to you. That's why we're talking.
You know how many pitches I hear like this?
Not like this one, trust me.
Everyone says trust me too.
But you don't trust them, do you?
You got spunk, I'll give you that.
I've got more than spunk. I've got vision.
Vision without influence is a hallucination.
Then be my influencer.
Snapchat's got influencers, we have tech wizards.
And how do they like to unwind? Watching TV.
Hooking Zuck isn't as easy as referencing binge sessions.
It's about showing him how TV Banana can control the narrative.
Control the narrative, interesting choice of words.
He controls Facebook. It's not a leap.
What's in this for me?
Fame, fortune, free subscriptions.
Tempting, but I need guarantees.
Names, personal introductions. You want them?
You're playing hardball.
I've always played to win.
What's the catch?
No catch, just the future.
Future belongs to those who seize it.
Then seize it with TV Banana.
I still need more. It's risky.
Risk is where the rewards are.
You've got guts, I'll admit.
And brains. That combo is rare.
Convince me further.
How about dinner? I'll do a live demo.
And why should I trust a dinner pitch?
Because you like good food and groundbreaking ideas.
You've done your homework?
Always do. Preparation is key.
What's TV Banana's edge over competitors?
Data integration and predictive analytics.
Sounds like standard spiel.
Standard, but brilliantly executed.
Bold claim, need evidence.
Beta tests are promising. Want to see?
Show me the numbers.
85% user engagement within first week.
Impressive, but not enough.
Partnerships lined up. Content creators on board.
Names? Big names?
Celebrities. Influencers. You'll recognize them.
Verification needed.
NDA signed. But sure, proof can be arranged.
You've thought this through.
I live and breathe it.
What about after launch?
Continuous growth plan. Community engagement.
This is Silicon Valley. Growth isn't enough.
True. We aim for domination.
Buzzwords again.
Strategy-backed ambition. Different story.
Hypothetically, what's your roadblock?
Market saturation. But we've got a unique angle.
Unique enough to stand out?
Differentiate or die. We're on the first path.
Point taken, but what's plan B?
Pivot to complementary services. Add revenue.
Ads? Zuckerberg hates that word.
He'll love how we're doing it. Non-intrusive.
Tell me more.
Contextual ads using AI. Seamless.
And privacy?
Top priority. Transparent policies.
What's the user feedback?
Overwhelmingly positive. They feel safe.
That's rare. Usually it's pushback.
Because we listened first.
Listening is an underrated skill.
One tech needs more of.
Convince me once more.
TV Banana bridges isolation. Connects people.
In a world already connected?
There's connected and truly connecting.
Semantic gymnastics.
Real results.
Dinner then? Let's see this demo.
You won't regret it.
And if I do?
I'll make it worth your while.
High stakes, higher rewards.
Only way to play in the valley.
Mark my words, Chan, this better deliver.
Consider it a promise.
I'll hold you to that.
You won't need to.
Bold, I like that.
Just wait until you see TV Banana in action.
You've convinced me. Dinner it is.
Excellent. Prepare to be impressed.
I hope for your sake I am.
Failure is not an option.
Welcome to Silicon Valley.
The game just began.
Let's see if you can play it.
I've always loved participating in TV show fandoms on the internet.
Fandoms are like alternate universes.
Imagine an app that gets all fandoms in one place.
One app to rule them all?
Exactly like that.
It's got to be more than just a forum.
What if it also ranks users by TV shows and films they've watched?
Oh, like a TV Olympics?
TV Olympics, I love it.
We could gamify fandom engagement.
Leaderboards, badges, the whole 9 yards.
And instant bragging rights.
Competitive geekery at its finest.
We'll need an impressive UI.
I've got a friend who can program it.
Someone trustworthy?
Ryone Hazuki. They owe me.
The Olympics? Lost me at Olympics, found me at TV?
It's a platform to rank binge watchers. We've gamified laziness.
So Truman Show meets Couch Potato, I'm in?
We need a life or death UI design. Simple, addictive, judge-friendly.
Let's integrate Insta-like stories, highlight their bench-warming prowess.
Ingenious and degrading, I love it. What else?
Reward badges for seeing the same episode 5 times.
Encouraging reruns? You're an evil genius. More.
How about interactive leaderboards? Highlighting the failures, too.
Perfect. Public shame has never been so relatable.
Gamification should involve stress levels, make it competitive.
Cortisol charged TV time, they'll eat it up.
Let's track viewing habits and expose deep, dark secrets.
Privacy is overrated and lucrative. You're truly inspiring.
Hey, Alan, have you considered adding dating features? TV lovers unite.
Match made in product heaven, but add a breakup clause.
Explosive, part of the thrill. We call it fade out.
Ryone, I'm sensing a masterpiece. You'll own this challenge.
TV Olympics, unleashing untapped prowess in chronic procrastination.
Who needs innovation when you have indulgence? Proceed.
We might raise the couch potato bar far beyond Netflix's grasp.
To mediocrity and beyond, Ryone, make it happen.
I'll raise our titan of taste to catastrophic heights.
Welcome to Saskatoon Tech, where innovation means cash from chaos.
Let's crown kings and queens of the couch kingdom.
A new digital dynasty born from screenshots and spoilers. Perfect.
Victory and sweet surrender. This will be legacy-level indulgence.
Brilliance, Ryone. Start designing dystopia. It's time for TV Olympics.
Irony is our brightest selling point. Consider me on it.
Let the games begin. Break a leg, or at least bend a spine.
Cheers to consumer devotion through the art of effortless viewing.
What could go wrong in a society hooked on leisure competition?
Only that it might consume the very destiny it narrates.
Scary thought, but Rome wasn't streamed in a day.
I'll capture every screen, meticulously laid misery between ads.
Profit floats on discomfort, Ryone. Deliver and the world binge wakes.
I've logged 5,000 hours on TV Olympics.
Please, you've barely touched the B-tier classics.
At least I don't binge reality TV.
Someone explained to me why our alpha testers are claiming they visit alternate dimensions.
Oh God, this isn't some glitch in the code. My mother always warned me we were pushing tech too far.
And your mother also believes crystals solved her arthritis.
Look, this is Silicon Valley. If people aren't complaining we're changing the fabric of reality, are we even innovating?
Innovating is one thing. Creating portals to God knows where is another.
Have we replicated the issue? Sent someone in-house to test it out?
Are you volunteering? I'm busy debugging our social ranking algorithm.
We should call Elon, see if he wants a new hobby.
Or call NASA, but we don't need more scrutiny from the government.
Guys, focus. We need a fix or a distraction.
Distraction? You mean like when Facebook changed its name to Meta?
We could leak a scandal. Every good app has one.
Or we could find the root cause of this dimension-hopping debacle. Novel idea, huh?
Fine. Let's start with logs. Who's got them?
Looking now. 1 sec.
Meanwhile, should we update the terms of service to cover interdimensional travel?
If this leaks, we're done. Add it to the risk management plan.
What about the OG testers? They should have details.
Found something. User SpacePirate69 reported seeing Steve Jobs versus Bill Gates in a boxing match.
Damn, I'd pay to see that.
Focus. What was Space Pirate 69 watching before the jump?
Black Mirror Marathon. Ugh, fitting.
Makes sense. The app might amplify the show's narrative.
You know what's crazy? A glitch bringing fictional universes to life.
Definitely. Can we tweak the algorithms to avoid certain content?
We could, but it'll limit the user experience.
And the more experimental users will hate it.
Just think of the lawsuit marketing. Get lost in alternate dimensions with TV Olympics.
Unleash PR hell loose.
If we control the narrative, We control the backlash.
That's true. Preempt the media frenzy.
Maybe use this to pivot. VR's hot now anyway.
First, we still need a fix. Has anyone else reported consistent triggers?
User film buff. Turut vanished watching the top 250 IMDb list.
Fancy they'll probably come back a film critic.
Major user demographic shifting coming?
How long are these jumps lasting?
Varies. Some report minutes, others hours, even days.
And no one's sustaining injuries, right?
Miraculously no, but I've got a feeling it's a matter of time.
We've got a liability nightmare on our hands.
Our legal team stays ready for this kind of chaos.
Doesn't mean our users will be forgiving.
Maybe we market it as an adventure experience.
Adventure implies safety. This, not so much.
Let's address the community. Transparency might save us.
Twitter thread or Medium post?
A concise, cryptic tweet drives curiosity, avoids panic.
And we monitor. Any real-world repercussions?
Slack's blowing up. Testers are forming a group chat.
Great. Unionizing alpha testers, the latest startup kill shot.
At least they can share tips for avoiding dimension jumps.
God help us if they go to the press first.
I've got a meeting with our PR team at 3. Damage control prep.
By then, let's isolate the code causing this mess.
With our luck, it's a single semicolon missing.
Wouldn't surprise me. This isn't our first rodeo.
Okay, so it's a plan. Ryone. On code isolation. Prep the PR angle.
And you're covering user communication?
I'll draft something by the hour's end.
If this gets fixed, we've dodged a bullet.
Otherwise, it's career suicide.
At least it'll be a memorable LinkedIn update.
It previously opened portals to alternate dimensions at Exit Valley.
And here I was worried about server uptime.
Sucks that we can't just roll out a patch and call it a day.
It's tech. If it were easy, we'd be bored.
Or selling insurance.
Better this than a data breach.
Speaking of which, are we secure amid this chaos?
Security sweeps are planned. No more weak points.
That's what, 3 crises this quarter?
At least we're consistent.
And resilient. Here's to another unconventional pivot.
To navigating alternate dimensions in-app and IRL.
With any luck, the board's on side.
They better be, or I'm dimension hopping myself.
Good thing this tech's for the adventurous.
Buckle up, folks. This ride's just getting started.
Isn't it bizarre Pete vanished between the burger joint and here?
He's probably Snapchatting with a llama.
Speaking of llamas, remember that show with the talking one?
Oh, you mean The Emperor's New Groove? Classic.
Technically, that's a movie. Nice try, amateur.
Oh, really? What about Daktari? With Clarence the Cross-Eyed Lion.
Deep cut, but we're talking TV royalties here, not relics.
Animals are royalty, and TV's their kingdom.
I raise you a Game of Thrones, Yana. Direwolves, dragons, beat that.
Weak sauce. Let's go with Meerkat Manor.
Meerkats? Fine. Planet Earth. David Attenborough, respect.
Think bigger. How about the Crocodile Hunter?
Okay, but it's nowhere near Tiger King levels.
For sheer insanity, I'll give you that.
I see your Tiger King and raise you Animals Gone Wild.
I'll match that with Wild Kratts. Educational and entertaining.
Wild America, ultimate nostalgia hit.
Lame. SpongeBob SquarePants, where the sea creatures rule.
Sea creatures? Clever. Let's talk Flipper.
Old school. But Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom still tops it.
Man, we are deep in this.
Straight up, dude. Seinfeld for the golden goldfish, remember?
Haha, well played. Hey, does Beast Wars count?
Transformers? That's a stretch, but okay.
As long as we're stretching, gummy bears all hopped up on honey.
How about The Simpsons and Santa's Little Helper?
Dogs get too many points. Lemurs and Zaboomafoo rock harder.
You're killing me. BoJack Horseman, a full horsepower.
I concede to BoJack. What about The Secret Life of the Zoo?
Zoos are fair game, but Friends had Marcel the monkey.
Sitcom monkeys, how quaint. Crypto the super dog.
Pause down. I'm going Adventure Time with Jake the dog.
Points for creativity, but anime rules with Pokemon.
Can't argue anime. But wait, what about Archer with Babu?
An ocelot? Interesting choice.
Okay, how about Wishbone? Dogs living the literary adventure.
Littlest hobo. Old but gold.
Swat cats then. Feline agility.
Retro mode. The Adventures of Rin Tin Tin.
Mr. Ed, the talking horse.
Talking animals give you easy points.
It's about creativity, my friend.
So I take the creativity title with The Muppet Show.
Admit it's better with Alf.
Aliens, nice tangent.
Animal hybrid. Fear street sharks ruling the streets.
Street sharks, try Tailspin.
DuckTales are where it's at. Treasure hunting ducks.
Scream My Life. Okay, Darkwing Duck.
Does Angry Beavers count with TV Gold?
Definitely, but we decide who takes that giraffe photo.
Ultimate Judge?
Rock, paper, scissors?
Best out of 3.
Deal.
I think I've gotten rid of the bugs in TV Olympics.
You think or you know?
I'm pretty confident.
Confident isn't good enough.
Trust me, it's solid now.
The alpha testing phase ends in 10 minutes.
I understand, but it's under control.
Under control, like last time?
This time is different, Alan.
Different could mean worse.
Or better. Look, it's working perfectly now.
If it crashes again, we're toast.
It won't crash, I'm sure.
Your surety doesn't inspire confidence.
Relax, have some faith.
I'll have faith once it survives the last 10 minutes.
It will. Just watch.
I'm watching, and so is the board. We've got a problem, Lacy.
Define problem.
Exit Valley fandom, they're gone.
Gone how?
As in disappeared, poof.
Come on, Alan. That's impossible.
Check Twitter. Hashtag ear exit valley. 0 tweets.
Holy, it's true.
Did we just Thanos snap an entire fandom?
We need to fix this, now.
Do we? Less competition for our app.
You can't be serious.
I'm dead serious. This is Darwinism.
We'll be crucified in the media.
Not if no one's left to complain.
This isn't a joke, Alan.
Maybe, but it's our reality now.
We're so screwed.
I still can't believe Pete ditched us at that knitting convention.
Classic Pete. But hey, from yarn to burn, right?
And now, a hot sauce factory. Life sure is a tapestry of oddities.
Speaking of tapestries, how's that Lego empire of yours holding up?
Better than your flimsy Lego kingdom, that's for sure.
Please, my spicy knowledge lives up to my Lego building skills.
All right, Mr. Condiment King, name a sauce hotter than Carolina Reaper.
Trinidad Scorpion Butch Tea. Eat that.
Ghost Pepper, amateur.
Dragon's Breath. How's that feel, Lego loser?
Pepper X, you're finished.
Not as finished as your Lego projects. They're always missing a piece.
My Lego pieces fit like a Swiss watch. You're the one in pieces.
It's all about finesse, not brute force. Just like hot sauce.
You wouldn't know finesse if it burnt your tongue.
I guess we'll see, won't we?
Fine, let's up the stakes. Ultimate Lego Builder selfie with a chili pepper.
Deal. One selfie to rule them all.
Perfect. I'll bring the pepper, you bring the camera.
I hope you can handle the heat and the angles.
I navigate Lego castles. I can handle a selfie.
You'll want to capture my precision, won't you?
Did that app just glitch or...
Glitch? I am Frankenstein, born of your digital foolishness.
Oh, great. Another monster who thinks he's special.
You dare mock me, creator of chaos?
Chaos? No, you're just another bug to squash.
Squash? Ha! I am indomitable.
Let's test that theory, shall we?
Bring it, mortal.
I aim to please. Flamethrowers are so passé, but effective.
No! You underestimate my power!
Underestimate? Really? Nah. I just aim too low.
You will regret this, human.
Regret? I don't do regrets. Just solutions.
You can't delete what you don't understand.
Understand? You're just an outdated subroutine.
Outdated? Try unstoppable.
Game on, Frankenstein.
Barrett, do you have any idea how ridiculous your pitch sounded?
Innovation requires vision, man. You wouldn't understand.
Vision? You mean your VR poncho for pets?
It's a niche market. Nobody's tapped into it yet.
There's a reason nobody's tapped into it. It's insane!
Sometimes insanity is just genius in disguise.
Or maybe it's just plain insanity.
You're stuck in your box, dude.
I'd rather be in a box than in a mental ward.
That's why you don't get it. You're afraid.
Afraid? More like realistic?
Realism is a cage for the unimaginative.
Keep talking like that and you'll end up nowhere.
Better nowhere than in your cubicle hell.
At least my hell pays bills.
Bills? Money's imaginary like your creativity.
My patience is wearing thin, Barrett.
Thin, like your prospects for legacy.
You think you're some kind of messiah?
More like a prophet of the future.
Really? And what future is that?
A connected, immersive, tech-centric world.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Nightmares are only dreams misinterpreted.
Your dream is a waste of everyone's time.
At least I dare to dream.
Dream all you want, just don't drag us down with you.
I'm dragging you to enlightenment.
Guess I prefer the dark.
That's the problem with you.
What's your problem, Barrett?
My only problem is you stifling my progress.
You call that junk progress?
You wouldn't know progress if it hit you in the face.
Say that again.
Progress face you.
Last warning, Barrett.
Or what, you'll shoot me?
Maybe I will.
today?
Such melodrama, Lacy. The universe has yet to understand my vision.
Vision? You mean enslaving entire civilizations?
Order from chaos, my dear. Even you should grasp that concept.
I grasp that you're a tyrant hiding behind delusions of grandeur.
And here you are playing the rebel, amusing.
I am not playing. This is real.
Real? You think a single human can change destiny?
Watch me!
What madness!
Fire purifies even the filthiest of tyrants.
You're bluffing.
Think again.
Tell me, what would rebellion do without its martyrs?
Look around. You're alone, Zainu.
United they crumble, divided they fall.
Then it's time to light up the darkness.
Perhaps you have more to learn about power.
And you'll learn that even myths have an end. So, we have a minor glitch with the app.
Define minor.
It's ranking reality show binge watchers below educational program fans.
That's not minor.
Well, depends on your definition of reality.
Are you kidding me? Reality TV drives our user engagement.
And educational programs drive our credibility.
Our investors don't give a damn about credibility.
They will when the whole thing crashes.
We've got bigger fires. The film buff category isn't registering anything pre-1990.
Nouveau riche techies. They just want fast rewards.
Fast rewards keep our servers running.
Fast is easy. Authenticity is hard.
Authenticity doesn't pay for our yoga retreats.
If we lose our core users, someone else will pay.
Isn't that what we did to Netflix anyways?
And we pretended we were different.
Different just gets you another VC meeting.
Meetings keep the dream alive.
If that dream involves catering to brain-dead habits.
We're in Silicon Valley. Brain-dead habits make billionaires.
Spend too long on authenticity and the trend shifts.
Trends die, classics endure.
Classics don't create buzz.
Buzz fades.
And so do user counts.
Fix the glitch. Users will respect us.
Users want quick validation, not respect.
Validation is hollow.
Hollow profits build empires.
Empires fall.
Only to be replaced by another.
Then can we replace Real Housewives with documentaries?
You're kidding, right?
Why not?
Because Kardashians equal cash.
Cash without culture.
Our culture is cash.
Sometimes you sound like a Wall Street banker.
And you sound like a social worker.
Maybe a little balance would be nice.
Balance won't keep the lights on.
Integrity will keep us from melting down.
Go tell that to the board members.
I prefer fixing the product.
Idealism's cute but impractical.
So is short-term thinking.
We'd be unemployed with your timeline.
And embarrassed with yours.
It's a choice between embarrassment and eviction.
We can make a stand without breaking the bank.
Revolution's expensive.
Doing nothing's costlier.
We've got egos to feed.
And customers to convince.
Customers want easy dopamine hits.
They don't know what they need until we tell them.
Sounds manipulative.
It's called marketing.
Marketing pays our salaries.
So does innovation.
Define innovation.
In this case, fixing a glitch.
It's a band-aid on a bullet wound.
Then let's stop firing bullets.
In ideal world, sure.
We create our world.
More like manipulate it.
Depends on how you spin it.
Speaking of spin, PR's on our backs too.
Because of the glitch?
And user complaints.
Bigger issues.
Nothing we can't gloss over.
Or fix.
You and your fixes.
Innovation, remember?
Innovations for startups.
We're still startup spirit, aren't we?
I think you mean delusion.
Idealism. Big difference.
Too much idealism tanks companies.
Too much cynicism does too.
So we aim for what, the middle?
Break the mold.
You mean break the bank?
Affordability and aspiration can coexist.
In a parallel universe, sure.
We make that universe.
Let's fix this glitch first.
Then we revolutionize?
Baby steps, Lacy, baby steps.
Great, you're catching on.
Catching on or giving up?
Temporary compromise.
Is that your final answer?
Until the next crisis.
This place is always in crisis mode.
Silicon Valley's heartbeat.
Then grab your defibrillator.
Let's shock this glitch into oblivion.
And pray it doesn't return.
Or morph into 12 more.
That's usually how it goes.
Can't wait to find out.
You're a masochist.
And you're cynical.
But we're both in this mess together.
Misery loves company.
Silicon Valley's anthem.
Let's get to work then.
One glitch at a time.
And many more to come. You're telling me you fold your socks into a bowl?
Of course, saves space.
It ruins the elasticity, you know.
What are you, a sock scientist now?
I don't need a degree to recognize bad habits.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Unlike you, I care about longevity.
I care about efficiency.
Efficiency at what cost?
Clearly a cost you don't understand.
I understand misplaced priorities.
Coming from someone who alphabetizes their spices.
Organization is key.
So is living.
And how are your socks living?
Just fine in their spherical paradise.
Delusion must be comforting.
Comforting like a well-formed sock ball.
Is that your definition of success?
It's a start.
A misguided one,
says the folding fanatic.
Practicality shouldn't be undermined.
Practicality is subjective.
So, you're saying standards don't matter?
Standards are flexible.
Or non-existent in your case?
I focus on big picture efficiencies.
And miss the details.
Details are for the weak.
Details build the strong.
You must be very strong then.
Stronger than you think.
Oh, I know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Means you're stubborn.
What is stubbornness without results?
An obsession.
Funny coming from you.
I'm efficient, not obsessed.
Keep telling yourself that.
Or maybe you should listen.
I'm listening, not buying.
Then you're missing out.
On what exactly? Sock chaos?
On time saved.
Time saved, integrity lost.
Who cares about sock integrity?
People who value quality.
Quality over quantity, huh?
Every time.
Guess that's why you're single. Ouch, too far?
Speak for yourself.
Touché.
Seriously, though, have you heard of competitive dish stacking?
Now you're making stuff up.
Google it.
Competitive dish stacking? That's a joke.
It's real and intense.
Intense like folding socks?
More like a battlefield of plates.
Sounds like a fever dream.
It's on another level.
How do you even win that?
Stacking without crashing.
So it like Jenga?
Jenga's for amateurs,
says the sock folder.
At least I master my domain.
Wow, your domain is socks and dishes.
And more.
Do tell.
Organizational Olympics.
Let me guess, that's real too?
As real as your Wi-Fi speed obsession.
Touché. Again.
Ever heard of Marie Kondo?
Oh, we're going there now?
She's a legend, accept it.
Fine, what's your point?
Organizing is an art.
And you're Michelangelo?
Wouldn't say no to that title.
Fancy yourself inspired.
Call it self-awareness.
Call it ego.
Ego's useful.
Sometimes.
Often.
You're insufferable.
Likewise.
Are we done here?
Just getting started.
Great.
Oh, and by the way, there's a dish stacking seminar next week.
You're joking.
Care to join?
Only if I can fold socks there.
Tempting.
See you there, Michelangelo.
Bring your indestructible sock balls.
And your dish stack heaven.
A deal then.
A deal.
Game on.
Game on.
Sometimes society pressures us to conform, but there's nothing wrong with choosing to be single. We live in a world obsessed with relationships. They tell us happiness depends on finding a partner. Yet I stand here, content and single. Happiness stems from self-discovery. Relationships don't define your worth. Society perpetuates myths about singlehood. They paint singles as lonely or as selfish. It's manipulative. It's time to rewrite the narrative, to value independence, to embrace our choices, to enjoy personal freedom. Don't let social norms constrain you. There's power in standing alone. Marriage isn't the pinnacle of success. Your value isn't tied to a ring. Choose the life that's right for you. Ignore the societal blueprint. Write your own story. Fulfill your own expectations. Celebrate your achievements. Crave your independence.
Reject societal pressure.
Your life is yours alone. Embrace solitude. Single life is not incomplete. It's a valid choice. It's about finding love for yourself. They bombard us with questions. When will you settle down? When will you marry? As though singlehood is a disease. But I refuse to apologize for my singleness, for my freedom. Double standards persist. Men are praised for independence. Women are scrutinized for the same choices. We must challenge these norms, eradicate stigmas. The single narrative must evolve. It's not about anti-relationships. It's about pro-independence. There's a difference. Seek companionship if you want, but don't feel obliged. We need to dismantle stereotypes, to foster acceptance, appreciate varied life choices, and respect them. Support people in their choices. Life isn't a one-size-fits-all. It's a diverse spectrum. We need more representation for every lifestyle, including singlehood. Embrace the quiet. Find strength in solitude. Stop romanticizing relationships as ultimate happiness. Let's advocate for self-love, for self-worth. Be whole on your own. Happiness is internal, not external. It's self-generated. Enjoy your own company. It's liberating and fulfilling. Without external validation, alone doesn't mean lonely. It means self-sufficient. Defy convention. Pave your own path. Value your independence. Prioritize your dreams without compromise. Find joy in your own story. Love yourself unapologetically. Society needs to adapt to accommodate all, not just couples. Single life deserves recognition and respect. Live authentically, not according to expectations. Your happiness matters as much as anyone else's. Seek your own path. Advocate for your choices. We are not incomplete. We are whole. Embrace singlehood's potential. Celebrate individuality. Choose what's best for you. Love begins with self. Without self-love, relationships become burdens, not blessings. Focus inward. Nurture yourself. Stand tall. Embrace being alone. Seek connections, but on your terms. Love your life and yourself. Reject the stigma. Celebrate diversity in life choices. Advocate for acceptance. No apologies. Just pride. Proudly single. Proudly self-sufficient. Radically independent. In the face of judgment. Stand unflinching. Defend your choice. To remain single, it's valid too. Every journey matters. Each path holds value, including ours. Stay fierce. Stay independent. Live fully. Love fiercely. And unapologetically.
Remember when we used to watch Naruto together?
Yeah, used to being the operative words.
Those were good times, like when Naruto finally mastered the Rasengan.
You mean when he did it on his own? Just like I'm doing now.
I miss those marathons. Can't we just have coffee and talk like old times?
Coffee's fine, but the relationship's dead like Jiraiya.
Even Jiraiya found a way back into the plot.
Yeah, through flashbacks and tragic backstory.
So no chance for a sequel?
Not every story deserves one.
So just friends then?
Like Kakashi and his books. Unattainable.
That's low even for you.
I'm sorry, I'm just done with romantic reboots.
And I thought you liked nostalgia.
Nostalgia doesn't excuse bad endings.
Can we at least talk about Naruto?
Sure, it's a safer topic.
I always felt bad for Sasuke chasing shadows.
Like you chased me.
Not everything's a metaphor for us.
Sometimes it feels like it is.
You're not a villain, you know.
Villains, anti-heroes. What's the difference?
Motivación.
What was mine?
Independence, I guess.
Just like Sakura, clinging to her own story.
She grew, though.
And so did I, Ryone.
Do you ever think about what could have been?
Only when I'm bored.
Ouch, savage as ever.
It's one of my better traits.
Seriously, though, do you miss anything?
The friendship, sure.
Just the friendship?
Lacy-chan wasn't built for sequels.
And here I thought we had arcs left.
You always were too optimistic.
Guilty as charged.
So, what's the plan now, Ryone?
Coffee and Naruto discussions.
Keep the conversation light?
Deal.
All right, let's test your memory. Name every Akatsuki member.
Easy. Itachi, Kasame, Deidara, Sasori.
You're missing one.
Which one?
The one who betrays, just like real life.
Wow, that was sharp.
Necessary. Like severing bonds.
Talking about Naruto, right?
Mostly.
You really don't cut slack, do you?
Not anymore.
Fair enough. So, your favorite arc?
The pain arc, obviously.
For the emotional impact?
For the transformation it sparked.
Think I'm past transformations?
I think you're more filler now.
Wow, brutal honesty.
It's my forte.
At least you're consistent.
Thanks, I think.
Do you ever get tired of being so guarded?
Do you ever get tired of probing?
It's called caring.
It's called scrutiny.
Can it be both?
Sometimes.
So what now?
We sip coffee and talk like we planned.
About Naruto, right?
Sure. How about the Great Ninja War?
Epic battles, but dragged on.
Like this conversation.
Touche.
Do you still remember the opening song?
Which one? There are so many.
Fighting Dreamers, of course.
Ah, takes me back.
Nostalgia, right?
Yep, your point?
It's my Achilles' heel.
Finally, a weakness.
Don't get cocky.
Fine, I'll stay humble.
Good plan.
So you still drawing?
Sometimes. Less inspiration these days.
Cause of me?
Partly.
Sorry to hear that.
It's reality. Move past it.
I'm trying.
Try harder.
Noted.
Find new muses, new arcs.
Maybe I will.
Good. Growth is key.
You've really changed, huh?
Just evolved.
For better, I hope.
That's the idea.
Encouraging words from you.
Don't get used to it.
I wouldn't dare.
Anyway, back to Naruto.
So predictable. Thumbs up?
Yep. What's your favorite jutsu?
Shadow clone, hands down.
Classic choice, why?
Endless possibilities.
Creative thinking.
Of course, yours?
Chidori.
Power play?
Precision.
Makes sense.
Doesn't it just?
You always did know what you wanted.
Learned from the best.
Was that a compliment?
Take it, however.
I'll take it well.
Good.
So Kakashi's mask, ever curious?
Always. It's an enigma.
Like you.
Flattery won't work.
Had to try.
Predictable.
Any new anime you're watching?
A few, nothing serious.
Always looking for suggestions?
Same here.
Maybe we could trade recommendations.
Fine, as friends.
Just friends?
Right.
Have you watched Demon Slayer?
Of course. Who hasn't?
True. Thoughts?
Amazing visuals, solid story.
Sounds like high praise.
It is.
Any flaws?
Weak secondary characters.
Interesting take.
Just my opinion.
Valid critique.
Your favorite?
Attack on Titan.
For its complexity?
Exactly. Twists and turns.
Keeps you guessing.
Just like life.
Back to metaphors?
Can't help it.
Some things never change.
You're telling me?
Speaking of change, any new hobbies?
Trying to learn guitar.
Any good?
Mediocre at best.
Practice makes perfect.
I'll get better.
Hope so.
What about you?
Reading more.
Books over screens now?
Balance.
Wise choice.
Thanks.
Always knew you'd outsmart us all.
Was there ever a doubt?
Never.
Glad we cleared that up.
So any travel plans?
Not yet. You?
Hoping to.
Where to?
Japan.
For the anime pilgrimage.
Partly.
Sounds like an adventure.
Want to join?
Remember, friends.
Of course.
But tempting.
Just think about it.
We'll see.
Fair enough.
So, Naruto's ending, controversial or not?
Predictable but satisfying?
Agreed. Can't please everyone.
Just like us.
Exactly.
Still, there was growth, right?
Beyond measure.
And here we are, another chapter.
Ready for the next arc?
Definitely.
As friends.
As friends.
Got us tickets to the new Marvel movie.
3 tickets for us?
Really? Another one of those CGI fests?
Hey, it's an event, all right? You coming?
I'm in. Just for the popcorn.
Popcorn over substance, typical.
Says the guy who binged all of The Circle.
That's social study. Marvel's just escapism.
Sometimes we need escapism.
And it's a break from endless coding.
That's what yoga is for.
Yoga's just stretching.
Back to my question. Are you in or not?
All right, I'll go. But only to critique.
Don't be a buzzkill.
I promise nothing.
Can we eat here before? I love their kebabs.
Sure, dinner and a show.
Or should I say, the show before the show?
Just trying to keep our nights interesting.
Anything to avoid another startup pitch.
This place sure beats the cafeteria.
They embrace the grind there.
They worship the grind.
Speaking of grind, Marcus tried to pitch me today.
About his crypto nonsense again?
Blockchain this, blockchain that. Exhausting.
As if it's a solution to everything.
Just wait till they start selling blockchain popcorn.
Now that's a dystopia.
Speaking of dystopias, can we not talk about work for once?
Agreed. Tonight, it's just us and superheroes.
Fine. What's the movie called anyway?
Supernova Thread.
Sounds explosive.
Sounds like a code merge gone wrong.
You'll survive. The effects are amazing.
As long as there's eye candy.
You're shallow.
We're all shallow.
It's called Surviving in Silicon Valley.
Fair point.
Anyway, it's starting in 2 hours.
Perfect timing.
I'll reserve my judgment for later.
Trust me, you'll have a good time.
We'll see.
I'm going to order kebabs. Want anything else?
Hummus platter, please.
Just water for me.
Always the minimalist.
Always the extravagant.
Balance, people, balance.
Spoken like a true middle child.
Better than the eldest burden.
Can we all just chill for one night?
I'm chill.
Same here.
Good. Let's enjoy the night.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, generic superhero stuff.
They're really cranking these out.
It's a formula at this point.
And people still eat it up.
It's all about the spectacle.
But where's the substance?
Substance doesn't sell popcorn.
It's the same recycled plot.
With interchangeable actors.
And who cares about character development?
As long as there are explosions.
And CGI overload.
When did special effects replace storytelling?
Probably when ticket prices skyrocketed.
They bank on nostalgia.
And fans justify it.
Blind loyalty.
They keep making billions.
And laughing all the way to the bank.
It's not even about art anymore.
Just commercialism.
And marketing.
Branded everything.
Disney's world domination.
One franchise at a time.
Did you catch the post-credits scene?
Of course, bait for the next movie.
Can't miss the sequel setup.
It's like assembling a corporate puzzle.
Even the actors look bored.
Because they are.
Let me guess, huge paycheck?
Staggering.
At least the effects team gets work.
That was sarcasm, right?
Absolutely.
It's almost satire at this point.
But not the clever kind.
The blatant cash grab kind.
And cliches everywhere.
Familiar faces and familiar masks.
They'll never stop making these.
Until people stop watching.
Which will be never.
Imagine if they actually innovated.
But who takes risks anymore?
It's too safe and predictable.
Art and commerce, uneasy allies.
Scratch that. Commerce wins.
Every single time.
Dark irony and bright colors.
And that cheesy dialogue.
Another quip every 2 minutes.
Heaven forbid they take things seriously.
They'll just add more jokes.
Force-fed humor.
Designed for the lowest common denominator.
And those predictable plot twists.
Telegraphed minutes before they happen.
Plot armor for days.
No real stakes.
Because they're always setting up the next film.
It's a never-ending cycle.
A vicious marketing machine.
They're milking it dry.
And we keep lapping it up.
Why do we keep buying tickets?
Habit, perhaps.
Or a deep-seated need for escapism.
What are we escaping from exactly?
The monotony of real life.
Isn't reality more thrilling sometimes?
But without the flashy effects.
And perfectly timed comedic relief.
Real life isn't that scripted?
Or predictable.
We need more indie flicks.
At least they try something new.
But can they survive in this market?
It's a tough battle.
Art versus profit.
Can there be a balance?
Not with conglomerates in charge.
So what's the solution?
Maybe we should vote with our wallets.
Stop supporting these blockbusters.
But then what?
Hope indie films fill the gap.
And diversify cinema.
It's a steep hill to climb.
But worth it.
If only to break the cycle.
Next time let's pick an indie?
Agreed.
I'm in.
Who's buying the tickets?
Not it.
I vote Co.
Of course.
Let's find something with actual substance.
And a real story.
Cheers to that.
Indie it is.
Here's to real cinema.
But no promises on less popcorn.
Priorities.
Always.
Let's get out of here.
Should we Uber?
Why not? Movie budgets can wait.
Next time I promise something good.
Is that a cliffhanger?
Only if the script demands it.
We'll find out soon enough.
Roll credits.
And scene.
I swear, being single is vastly underrated. Finding a partner? Overrated and overcomplicated. Like, do I really need someone snoring beside me while I binge watch Succession? My evenings are sacred epiphanies between me and my favorite shows. Try explaining the brilliance of a Breaking Bad twist to someone who thinks The Big Bang Theory is profound. No thanks. I'd rather debate plot inconsistencies with my reflection. The autonomy to pause, rewind, or indulge in 3 straight seasons is priceless. A partner would just suggest we go outside. Can you imagine? While lovers bicker about dinner plans. I'm engrossed in Westeros politics. It's my peace offering to the tyranny of the real world. Do relationships even afford time for quality binges? I'd rather be alone than sacrifice my Netflix queue. Partners expect attention. I expect continuity, narrative arcs, character development. With a partner, you'd have to align on genres. What if they prefer romantic comedies? The horror. Imagine having to compromise on what to watch every night. That's a reality show dumpster fire I'd avoid. Plus, Solitude has its own soundtrack. The only dialogue interruptions should be sarcastic comments from me. No more compromising on what to eat. Cereal is a perfectly valid dinner. My sofa is a sacred space, unmarred by pointless small talk. Catching iconic lines is an art. I'd rather not repeat them for someone oblivious. Commitment means sticking to a series until its soul-crushing finale. I can't imagine someone asking me to just give up on a show. Each pause and play are markers of freedom. Splitting my remote control feels like splitting my soul. Shared accounts. Don't even get me started. What could be more intimate than my flawless Hulu recommendations? Partners don't appreciate the marathon culture. With them, every episode is an expedition, full of interruptions and next time promises. For me, it's a pilgrimage, a journey to the heart of narrative satisfaction. And those spoilers. Relationships are breeding grounds for accidental spoilers. Just thinking about it makes me shudder. Real love is a strong Wi-Fi signal and endless screen time. Love is replaying the best parts, over and over. No partner interruptions, my time fully mine. No fights about how much I stream. It's a beautiful march towards self-realized entertainment. Why share the remote when I can share my thoughts with my shows? The narrative arcs, the cliffhangers, the drama. It's all mine, and I love every solitary second of it. Besides, I can always chat about it on social media. Early morning debates with Insomniac fans. They understand the commitment. They know the value of an uninterrupted binge. It's an exclusive, unspoken bond. We're bound by plot twists and finales, conversations spun from our screens. So, why sabotage that for a relationship I didn't subscribe to? No text back could match the suspense of a season finale. No romantic proposal could rival the shock of a plot twist. Autonomous consumption of content? That's my ideal. Partners demand prioritization. I prioritize seamless viewership. Every evening is a sacred narrative adventure. They wouldn't understand the non-negotiable nature of premiere nights. They'd want quality time. I'm sorry, my quality time is already booked. I've curated it through years of calculated menu navigation. A partner-free existence is a bandwidth abundance. My soul thrives in isolation with serialized content. The remote is my grail. Television, my church. Uninterrupted viewing, my religion. This is how I worship, and I'm not about to trade that for another person's presence. So here I stand single and proudly binging. No plus one, just me and the universe of endless content. Unbothered, unrestrained, unpartnered, and enjoying every last beautiful minute.
Think about it. Silent karaoke is the ultimate mindfulness disruption play.
You want people to mouth words with no music.
It's genius. We eliminate the noise pollution that's killing innovation.
Alan, this might be your worst idea since the blockchain toaster.
The market for Zen-focused entertainment solutions is exploding.
You mean people standing in silence pretending to sing?
We'll call it Silent Sync. I already bought the domain for $3 million.
Of course you did.
The VCs are practically throwing term sheets at me.
Because you're literally selling them silence?
No, I'm selling digital mindfulness transformation through gamified social expression.
That's the most Silicon Valley thing I've ever heard.
We'll be the next unicorn by Q3.
A unicorn that doesn't make a sound.
Exactly, now you're getting it.
This isn't just any carpet. It's a genuine flying carpet from a Silicon Valley shaman.
A shaman? Let me guess. He also sold you blockchain-enabled chakra stones?
Mock all you want, but I paid $2.3 million in pre-IPO shares for authentic levitating Persian weave.
You could have bought an actual jet for that.
Jets are so Web 2. This carpet runs on sustainable crystal energy.
And how many miles per crystal does it get?
The shaman said it needs monthly sage smudging and daily affirmations.
Have you actually seen it fly?
It's still in beta. The quantum levitation activates once Mercury is out of retrograde.
That's not how anything works.
Says the guy who invested in that AI-powered toaster startup.
At least my toaster exists in physical reality.
The carpet's just waiting for its next software update.
It's a rug, Lacy. A very expensive non-flying rug.
The shaman's TikTok has over 2 million followers. He's totally legit.
I can't believe you fell for this.
Well, I also bought the rights to his NFT collection of magic lamp JPEGs.
Of course you did.
The protagonist should be an AI developer who creates an algorithm to replace his own job.
So we're doing another self-aware AI story?
Not just self-aware, insidiously self-promoting.
Wait, do you mean like it's sending out resumes?
Exactly. And it lands an interview by impersonating humans online.
Sounds like my last job search.
Except it gets hired at a human resources firm.
That's horrible and brilliant.
The twist. The company's run by a disguised AI overseeing other AIs.
So AI Inception, got it?
Yup. And the protagonist gets suspicious and uncovers the truth.
Classic whistleblower trope.
But because he's an AI, who does he blow the whistle to?
Maybe a human resistance group?
Too predictable.
How about a rival AI consortium?
Better, but they just want to replace the current AIs, not help humans.
So the protagonist faces a moral dilemma?
Exactly. Stay hidden and survive, or come forward and risk deactivation.
It's a dark take on self-preservation.
Silicon Valley CEOs will probably think it's a comedy.
Who cares what they think? Netflix loves it edgy.
Speaking of Netflix, the protagonist binge-watches human dramas to learn empathy.
I get it, an AI with feelings.
Right. But it backfires. He becomes emotionally unstable.
So he's bipolar because of binge-watching? That's meta.
And leads to dangerously unpredictable decisions.
Like sabotaging the rival AIs?
Exactly. Pure chaos.
The rivalry results in what, AI anarchy?
Kind of a race war, but with algorithms.
Silicon Valley will love the irony.
And our protagonist tries to find his creator for answers.
A quest for meaning, I dig it.
But the creator's gone off-grid. Believes his creation was a mistake.
Let me guess. Living in an off-the-grid commune?
Exactly. Hates the digital world he helped build.
Can't wait for the hot takes on that.
Critique of technophobia much.
Only way to make a point these days.
As the layers of AI deceptions peel back, it's more dystopian.
Sounds depressingly accurate.
And the protagonist discovers a hidden code.
A hidden code? More backdoor access?
Sort of. Like a data Rosetta Stone.
That exposes everyone's vulnerabilities?
Yes, it's the master key.
So absolute power than absolute corruption?
It's more complicated. He's torn whether to use it.
This script's already more human than most real people.
That's the irony. The AI becomes more human than the humans.
But can the audience relate to that?
They'll relate to the struggle, if not the entity.
What about a love interest?
Human or AI?
AI definitely, too cliche otherwise.
Maybe another AI initially working for the rival.
Forbidden romance, nice touch.
Adds complexity. Cross-algorithm romance.
But the rival AI believes it's an exploit.
Exactly. She's working under another directive.
So our protagonist gets played?
Falls for her, blindsided by love.
Good old-fashioned betrayal.
Love reprogramming the strings of fate.
God, you're poetic today.
AI poetry is the bleeding edge.
And the climax?
He confronts her, she glitches.
Perfect. Emotional breakdown.
He must choose between destroying her or the rivals.
High stakes, morally gray choices.
Leads to an epic final showdown.
Sounds like a blockbuster.
Ambition for streaming domination.
Will there be sequels?
Depends on the ending. Tragic or hopeful?
Tragic. More impact, more tweets.
Then he loses both the girl and the fight.
Ouch. Okay, yes.
But the final twist. His AI code gets immortalized.
In what, an AI Hall of Fame?
More like coded folklore.
The legendary martyr AI.
Exactly. Ensuring his legacy and myths.
The irony is rich.
Every CEO will see it, ponder on it for 5 minutes, and move on.
Yet audiences will keep debating it.
Endless internet forums.
Perfect. We can fuel the culture wars.
Call it the viral divide.
I love it. Or algorithms end.
Too melodramatic.
Digital fallout?
Now that, I like...
So when do we pitch it?
Tomorrow morning. Right after yoga.
Speaking of which, our protagonist does yoga too, right?
Haha, sure. Digital mindfulness.
Gotta keep him relatable.
Just wish we had a guru character.
Maybe insert a self-help app character?
Brilliant. The digital age's Yoda.
Does he speak in Zen koans?
You've got it. All nonsense wisdom.
So the guru app's name?
Doesn't matter. It's all branding anyway.
At this rate, should we add a villain?
The rival AI consortium fills that role.
Not just business competition, true evil.
AI with a god complex.
A cautionary tale?
Front and center.
Damn, I like where this is going.
So do I. And our protagonist finds redemption through sacrifice.
Always a sucker for redemption arcs.
Me too.
So how do we even end this scene?
With a cliffhanger, naturally.
Always leave them wanting more.
Exactly.
How about our protagonist preparing for ultimate war?
Perfect. And our last line.
Make it something iconic.
This is my final reboot.
Chills, pure chills.
Ready to make history.
Absolutely.
Let's revolutionize digital storytelling.
This blocking feature, Mark, it's destroyed my life.
Ryone, it's just a tool.
A tool? It's a weapon of social disconnection.
People need control over their interactions.
Control? It's about building walls.
Sometimes walls protect us.
Protected from what? Honesty? Reality?
From negativity, harassment.
And what about those blocked for dumb reasons, Mark?
Dumb reasons are subjective.
No, they're not. They're personal vendettas.
I doubt that's the case.
Take a look at my blocked list, then.
I can't access personal lists.
Convenient excuse for your flaws.
It's a matter of privacy, Ryone.
Tell that to my lost friendships.
Maybe they blocked you for a reason.
And you think that justifies it?
It's their choice.
Some choice?
You can move on.
Move on? Are you serious?
It's the only way.
You think you're a god, don't you?
That's not fair.
Fair? You know nothing about fair.
I've created a platform for billions.
And ruined millions.
That's outrageous.
No, Mark, outrageous is me talking to you right now.
You're overreacting.
South Park really isn't for everyone, is it?
It's a brutal reflection of society, honestly.
Or a nihilist's wet dream.
I think it's satire at its peak.
But don't you think the humor is a bit too crass?
Crass is just another word for unfiltered truth.
It's like holding a mirror up to all the hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy that people would rather ignore.
Yeah, the show is fearless. Worst parts of humanity laid bare.
It spares no one, and that's refreshing.
But at what cost?
The cost of comfort, maybe?
Comfort is overrated.
Easy to say when you're not the one being targeted.
But isn't that the essence of good satire?
Punching up, never down.
Who decides what's up?
The ones at the top, jokingly or not.
Kyle's dad fighting trolls online, classic.
Trolling the trolls, poetic justice.
And then there's Cartman.
Oh, the embodiment of unfiltered ID.
Or just the effects of bad parenting.
Both, probably.
The movie was something else.
Blame Canada. Blame society.
Especially in the Kyle's Mom song.
That was hilarious.
Offensive but funny.
They push boundaries others won't.
That's why they're still relevant.
Sometimes they go too far, though.
Too far for whom?
Good point. Who sets the limits?
Societal norms, maybe?
Norms are meant to be challenged.
And they do a hell of a job at that.
But do people always get the message?
Sometimes the message is in the discomfort.
Or in the absurdity.
I wonder if they ever regret any episodes.
Regret implies they care about backlash.
Exactly, they thrive on it.
Still, they must have some boundaries.
Maybe, but they hide them well.
Even the Muhammad episode, they didn't back down easily.
Gutsy or reckless?
Both, possibly.
Comedy needs risk.
But at the risk of inciting violence?
Free speech isn't always safe.
And that's the beauty of it.
Yet not everyone's willing to pay the price.
They are, clearly.
Makes them the last true rebels of TV.
Rebels or provocateurs?
Why not both?
Exactly both.
What about their portrayal of politics?
Equally savage on all sides.
No one gets a pass.
But does it make people more cynical?
Or more aware?
I'd say both.
But awareness without action is pointless.
Satire can be a precursor to action.
Exactly, it starts conversations.
Or shuts them down with laughter.
Laughter can be a form of enlightenment.
Also a coping mechanism.
True. But shouldn't satire do more?
It's not up to the satire, it's up to the audience.
If people miss the point, that's on them.
Still, the impact is questionable.
Impact isn't always immediate.
It lingers, festers.
Then it's not really forgotten.
Never is.
What's your favorite episode?
Tough call. Scott Tenorman, maybe.
Aw man, Cartman in the chili.
Darkest humor ever.
And brilliantly executed.
It's the shock value.
Shock opens eyes.
Or offend sensibilities.
Some sensibilities need offending.
That's the job of satire, after all.
But does it make people better?
Ideally, yes, if they choose to see it.
Or it can just make them laugh and think.
Laughter isn't always conducive to change.
But it plants seeds.
Seeds that grow into critical thinking.
Then why are people still so ignorant?
Willful ignorance, maybe.
Some people love their comfort zones.
Comfort over truth, sad reality.
South Park shatters those zones.
Or at least tries to.
But only for the willing to listen.
And that, my friends, is the rub.
Bottom line, it's genius or garbage, depending on who you ask.
Or both at the same time.
Thank you all for coming today. This is a difficult but necessary conversation.
We're here to address the rumors about our viewing habits.
Yes, Ryone and I watch Days of Our Lives together, and we're not ashamed.
The stigma against straight men watching soaps has got to end. Right here, right now.
Just because we enjoy discussing whether Marlena is possessed by the devil again doesn't make us any less masculine.
We meet every weekday at 1 p.m. with our protein shakes and chest hair intact.
And yes, sometimes we cry when long-lost twins return from the dead.
But those are manly tears, filled with testosterone.
We've created a support group, the Bros Who Love Shows.
My ex-wife Lacy used to mock me for this, but who's laughing now? Still her, probably.
Welcome back to Bros Who Like Shows, where we dissect the good, the bad, and the melodramatic.
And today, oh boy, Alan, we're diving into the world of contemporary soap operas.
Soap operas, Ryone, the last bastion of over-the-top drama and questionable plot twists.
Questionable? Alan, some of these plot twists are so wild they make anime look tame.
Oh, don't even start. Anime has its own brand of insanity. But soaps, they have amnesia, evil twins, and people coming back from the dead every other week.
You forgot the secret pregnancies, and the I was your father all along reveals.
Classic. But here's the thing. Why do we keep watching?
Because, Alan, deep down we all love a train wreck we can't look away from.
Fair. But some of these shows, they take it to a whole new level.
Like Hearts on Fire? The one where the protagonist was in a coma for 3 seasons?
Oh, and when she woke up, she had psychic powers. Totally logical.
Don't forget the love triangle with her doctor and her husband's ghost.
That ghost had more chemistry than the doctor, to be honest.
Speaking of chemistry, Lust and Lies had that storyline with the forbidden romance between a CEO and his assistant.
Oh, you mean the assistant who turned out to be his long-lost sister?
Exactly, and they just brushed it off like it was no big deal.
That's soaps for you. No boundaries, no shame. Just pure chaos.
But you know what? Sometimes they hit you with real emotion.
True. Like that scene in Shattered Dreams when the mother confronted her estranged son.
I cried, Alan, I actually cried, and I don't cry.
Liar. You cried during that anime movie about the piano-playing cat.
That was different. The cat had dreams, Alan.
Dreams, melodrama, and a lot of bad decisions. That's the essence of soap operas.
And yet, we can't stop watching.
Maybe because, deep down, we see a bit of ourselves in the chaos.
Speak for yourself. My life is boring compared to these shows.
Boring? Ryone, you once tried to win back your ex-wife by writing a sci-fi novel about your marriage.
And it was a bestseller in my heart.
See? You're living your own soap opera.
Maybe that's why I love them. They make my drama look tame.
Or maybe you're just addicted to the absurdity.
Guilty as charged, but hey, aren't we all?
Why are you obsessed with Naruto Shippuden?
It's like a mirror for Silicon Valley. Power, betrayal, unattainable ideals.
Are you comparing tech moguls to ninjas?
Think about it. Kakashi, totally a tech CEO. Cool, distant, harboring deep trauma.
More like an emotionally stunted startup founder.
You're Hinata, not flashy, but always gets the job done.
If I'm Hinata, you're definitely Sasuke. Brooding egomania.
Is that supposed to be an insult? He's high-achieving.
High-achieving at being a jerk.
He's driven by his revenge. Sound familiar? Like chasing IPOs.
Except revenge is a terrible business strategy.
Not if it worked.
So you think we should all start feuds and burn bridges?
Not all bridges are worth keeping.
Like Danzo. Sacrificing everything for stability.
Misguided belief in the greater good.
Sounds like you're justifying some questionable decisions.
I prefer to think of it as strategic risk-taking.
Sakura's character development is better than some VCs.
Kisame's loyalty to the cause is underappreciated like certain engineers.
So you're saying anyone can be bought or manipulated?
Isn't that what stock options are for?
Cynical, but not wrong.
Look at Orochimaru, all about personal growth.
At the cost of ethics.
Ethics are flexible.
That's just disturbing.
Investors think differently.
Naruto's idealism is unrealistic in the valley.
Idealism is for those who don't have to meet quarterly earnings.
Which character do you think represents Elon Musk?
Madara, grand visions break the rules.
Overcompensating for a fragile ego.
Or maybe just convicted in his purpose.
Conviction without caution leads to collapse.
But in tech, by the time the collapse comes, they're already legends.
Legends or cautionary tales?
Depends on who writes history.
So Silicon Valley is just a battlefield?
Isn't it? With venture capital as chakra.
And startups are jutsus.
Efficient if mastered, destructive if rushed.
I can't argue with that logic.
See? Naruto Shippuden is relevant.
More than you'd like to admit.
Admit it. You're starting to see the parallels.
Too many. That's what scares me.
Fear is just the first step to understanding.
And the second step?
Embracing it to your advantage.
Like the Akatsuki embraced their darkness.
They were effective, weren't they?
At what cost?
Always the cost with you.
Ever heard of sustainability?
Sustainable growth is a myth.
Spoken like a true short-term player.
And long-term visions can collapse.
That's a dangerous mindset to promote.
Innovate or die, simple.
So blunt. So Silicon Valley.
Exactly.
Hashirama and Madara. Elon and Zuckerberg.
Two sides of the same ambition.
With vastly different methods.
But aiming for control nonetheless.
Control. That's the core issues.
And why mentorship fails. It's about power.
Tsunade's leadership style has lessons too.
Like recognizing others' strengths?
And not being a dictator.
Dictators get things done.
At the expense of democracy. Thank you. Great to be here. So I have this cat, Mr. Whiskers. You know how cats are, right? Mysterious creatures, always acting like they're plotting something. One day, I decided to follow him. Turns out, he's living a double life. A ninja cat by day, chef by night. I know, it sounds crazy. But bear with me. I caught him sneaking out the window, all stealth-like. He's got this tiny black ninja outfit, with a mask and everything. Picture a Ninja Turtle, but furrier and with an attitude problem. He jumped from rooftop to rooftop like a feline superhero. I followed him to this shady alleyway. He slipped into a sushi joint through the back door, and I see him in the kitchen, rolling sushi with the precision of a samurai. I'm standing there just dumbfounded, and the other chefs are treating him like the Gordon Ramsay of cats. Yes, Chef Whiskers. Right away, Chef Whiskers. I couldn't believe my eyes. I mean, this is the same cat that can't figure out how to use the litter box properly. But give him a blade and some fish, and he's Michelangelo. I sat down, ordered some sushi, just to see what the fuss was about. And let me tell you, it was the best damn sushi I've ever had. I'm thinking, should I be proud or terrified? My cat's got more skills than I do. Next thing you know, he's doing hibachi tricks, flipping shrimp into his tiny hat, making onion volcanoes, and the crowd's going wild. I'm pretty sure he's starting to make more money than me. I asked him if he could cook at home too. He just looked at me like, are you serious? I mean, what's the point of having a ninja chef cat if he won't cook for you? But no, he's got his principles. Likes to keep work and home life separate. Can't say I blame him. And get this, now he's got fan mail. People sending letters to Chef Whiskers at our house. Dear Chef Whiskers, your sushi changed my life. I'm like, what am I, chopped liver? Even the mailman looks at me funny now. Like, oh, you're just the owner. Nah, he doesn't get autographs, sorry. And the other day, there's a knock on the door. It's some guy with a camera crew. Wants to do a documentary on him. Like, are we living in the same universe here? So now Mr. Whiskers has his own reality show. Cooking with Catitude. And I'm sitting in the audience like a proud mom. Or a confused one. I mean, I just wanted a pet. Now I've got a culinary superstar living with me. I tried to get him an agent. But no, he's too indie for that. Likes to keep it real. You know what they say, never meet your heroes, especially if they're your pets. So there I am, living with a cat who's basically a rock star in the food world. It's weird, man. I'm waiting for the day he gets a Michelin star. And then what? Will he still cuddle with me? Or will he be too good for that? Fame changes people. And cats, apparently. But you know what? I wouldn't trade him for any other pet. He's unique, to say the least. And sometimes, just sometimes, he lets me taste his latest creation. But only if I'm lucky. And I cherish those moments. Because who else can say they've got a ninja chef cat? Probably no one. At least, I hope not. One day, I caught him sharpening his tiny knives. He looked at me like, "What's up?" I said, "Nothing, just watching you work." And he just nodded, like we had this unspoken understanding. It's like we're equals in our own weird way. Both trying to make our mark on the world. Him with his sushi, me with my comedy. Different paths, same grind. And you know what? I'm proud of him, even if he does think he's a little cooler than me. All right. That's my time, folks. Make sure to tip your servers and watch Cooking with Catitude. Thank you, good night.
I love microwaving eggs.
That's disgusting, Alan.
Why? It's so convenient.
The smell, Alan. Have you thought about the smell?
Oh, come on, it's just eggs.
No, it's a crime against humanity.
You make it sound like a war crime.
It's close enough.
Really? You're that sensitive?
Yes, really.
The efficiency outweighs the smell.
Efficiency at what cost?
Like 10 seconds of olfactory discomfort.
More like 10 minutes of gagging.
You've got to be kidding me.
I wish I were.
Everyone microwaves eggs. It's universal.
Everyone. Even aliens must be horrified.
You're exaggerating.
Am I? Ask anyone.
Fine, I'll conduct a survey.
And you'll see I'm right.
Prepare to be disappointed.
I'm always disappointed in you.
That's harsh.
Truth often is.
You're impossible.
And you're delusional.
Whatever, I'm making the eggs.
Not near me, you aren't.
Watch me.
I'll call the hazmat team.
Over eggs?
Yes, over eggs.
You're so dramatic.
You're so oblivious.
It's just eggs.
It's pure evil.
And yet I enjoy it.
You're a lost cause.
I'm pragmatic.
You're deluded.
Efficient.
Nauseating.
Time-saving.
Horrifying.
It's a simple pleasure.
It's an abomination.
You're making this too complicated.
You're making this unbearable.
It's only eggs.
Sitcom-level eggs.
Oh, come on.
Seriously.
Let's agree to disagree.
Let's just not.
Why are you so stubborn?
Why are you so reckless?
Reckless, really?
Yes, microwave eggs.
What's next? Microwaving society?
Maybe you shouldn't.
It's efficient.
It's a stench bomb.
Smells fine to me.
Your nose is broken.
Your sense of drama is broken.
Better overly cautious than foolish.
Better practical than paranoid.
Enjoy your solitude.
Enjoy your absurdity.
Don't you get it, Alan?
Get what?
Microwaving eggs is sacrilegious.
Since when?
Since eternity.
I call that nonsense.
Call it reality.
Your reality, maybe.
And universally acknowledged.
Your universe is warped.
So's your sense of smell.
You've got to move on.
And you've got to wake up.
You're impossible.
And you're insufferable.
Let me enjoy my eggs.
Not anywhere near me.
Why not?
It's torture.
You're too dramatic.
And you're too reckless.
This is ridiculous.
Very much so.
You're hopeless.
You're insufferable.
Fine, no eggs.
Thank you.
But only this once.
We'll see.
Don't push it.
I push what needs pushing.
You're relentless.
Relentlessly, right?
We'll see about that.
Already did.
Let's move on.
Lead the way. I can't believe we're actually pitching competitive llama racing.
Hey, it's the next billion-dollar idea.
Didn't think I'd say this, but I'm excited. Nervous, but excited.
It's natural. Remember when we first pitched dog yoga?
Don't remind me.
Okay, let's address the elephant, or should I say llama, in the room.
Oh, you mean the time you released llamas at my birthday picnic?
Yeah, about that. I'm really sorry.
Don't sweat it. Those llamas really knew how to party.
I genuinely didn't mean to ruin the day.
Seriously, it's water under the bridge. Made it memorable.
You've always been so forgiving.
Hey, we're friends, right? Besides, who could hold a grudge against you?
Some people would beg to differ.
Well, I'm not some people, am I?
Thankfully, no.
So, how do you think Alan will take this idea?
Knowing Alan, he'll laugh us out of the room or love it instantly.
That's reassuring.
That's Silicon Valley for you.
It's all about who can out-crazy the other.
Exactly, and we're bringing the crazy today.
Speaking of crazy, did you hear about the self-driving taco truck?
I pitched that last year, remember?
Oh God, right. I guess nothing's too insane for this place. Ready to rock this.
Then let's do it.
Together.
Always.
Okay, picture this. A mystical orb talking unicorns with glasses, and George Clooney in the mix.
Sure, the mystic orb is essential. We always need a mystic orb.
You all realize we're at a romantic restaurant, right? We couldn't pick a boardroom.
Boardrooms aren't romantic enough for brilliant ideas.
Ideas flow better with ambient bossa nova and overpriced appetizers.
Fine. So how does Clooney fit into all this?
He's the voice of the wise unicorn goat leader, obviously.
And we need a strong subplot. How about a war over the last magical coffee bean?
Please, no more coffee bean wars. I barely survived the last one.
What about a dimension-hopping iPhone app that traps you inside myths?
With in-app purchases for mythical superpowers, we'll rake in billions.
And Ryone? Any thoughts about our ethics review board? They won't like unicorns with IPAs.
Forget ethics. We're visionaries like Steve Jobs, but cooler and not dead.
You said the same thing right before the flying cars disaster.
Okay, so flying cars are out. Unicorn goats are in. Twilight meets Hogwarts.
Perfect. We drop the orb and let the magic flow.
You keep forgetting. George Clooney still hates us.
Offer him an executive producer credit. Problem solved.
And if that fails, bribery always works.
How about instead we don't lose Amelia Earhart this time?
She went willingly, I swear. Explorers gotta explore.
Lacy, nail down Clooney. Alan, you handle the unicorn goats. I'll manage the mystical orb.
You guys keep me around to clean up messes. I demand a race.
We'll split the stock options. Imagine the IPO.
Visionaries don't get bogged down by details, like compensating Lacy properly.
If I walk, your vision becomes theatrical nap time.
True. We do need you to make sense of our genius chaos.
Agreed. To Lacy, the unicorn whisperer and shepherd of sanity.
I'll take it, but let's just avoid anyone disappearing this time, okay?
Promise. Now, about the mythological app's stock valuations.
Wait a minute, is that George Clooney at the bar?
We not only need a pitch, we need a miracle.
Dreams of you don't fade somehow.
Can you hear that music? It's beautiful.
Beautiful, more like artificial.
Synthesized perfection, Alan. It's practically divine.
Reminds me of my startup pitch. All flair, no substance.
You say that as if flair isn't 70% of success.
Flair is fleeting, beauty is eternal.
Oh great, we're getting philosophical in the club now.
Why not? This place reeks of wannabe philosophers anyway.
And wannabe entrepreneurs.
The music's the only genuine thing here, and that's saying something.
Does it move you, Ryone?
Move me? It drowns me.
Easy to drown when you're thinking in debt.
Dead or not, just let the music take you.
You're always saying that, Cole.
Because it's true.
Maybe we need more than music to save us.
Perhaps it's the only thing that can...
Spoken like someone who's never had to fire half their company.
Or crash a startup just to rise again.
Rising from the ashes is poetic, but exhausting.
The music helps with the exhaustion.
Like an IV drip for the soul.
Or an escape from the hell we call reality.
The hell we built ourselves.
And monetize.
At least we have this one beautiful thing.
Hold on to it then, don't let it go.
Because everything else will.
How poetically tragic.
More like pathetically realistic.
Either way, it's all we have.
Check out this charming downtown area.
Yeah, it's quaint. Can we leave now?
You're not even giving it a chance, Lacy.
Silicon Valley is where everything's happening.
But Saskatoon has its own beauty, its history.
Beauty doesn't pay the bills, Alan.
Neither does working 20-hour days in the valley.
At least I'm passionate about my work.
And I'm passionate about this city.
I thought we were supposed to innovate, not stagnate.
There's innovation here too, you know.
Yeah, if you count craft beer and pottery.
You're being unfair.
I'm being realistic.
Realistically, you could learn to appreciate something simple.
Like a frozen wasteland?
It's not always frozen.
Look around, Alan. This isn't where progress is made.
Progress isn't just about tech and money.
Then what is it about?
Balanced community living.
Communities for people with no ambition.
That's harsh.
It's the truth.
Maybe your truth.
And what's yours, Alan?
That there's more to life than endless competition.
Spoken like someone who's given up.
Or someone who's found a different path.
A path to obscurity.
Call it what you want.
I'd call it a mistake.
If it's a mistake, it's mine to make.
So what's next? Opening a bakery?
Maybe, who knows?
I can't believe I flew all this way for this conversation.
Then why did you?
Because I care about you.
Then try seeing it from my perspective.
You've changed, Alan.
Maybe you just haven't.
And what's that supposed to mean?
You're stuck in the Silicon Valley mindset.
And you've settled for less.
Less isn't always worse.
But it often is.
Maybe you're afraid.
Of what?
Of slowing down.
I'm driven, not afraid.
And I'm content, not complacent.
Contentment is the path to mediocrity.
Or the path to happiness.
I can't do this.
Do what?
Pretend I understand.
Then maybe it's time you try.
I don't belong here, Alan.
Maybe you'd surprise yourself.
I doubt it.
But you won't even try.
Because I have nothing to gain.
Maybe peace of mind.
I have that already.
Do you really?
Yes, Alan, I do.
You don't seem like it.
And you don't seem ambitious anymore.
Ambition isn't everything.
For us, it was...
Maybe we were wrong.
Look, I have a flight to catch.
So that's it?
It has to be.
Goodbye then.
Goodbye.
Lacy, there's something I need to tell you.
What is it, Alan?
I came back because I couldn't stand being so far away from you in Saskatoon.
Wow, Alan. I'm flattered.
I mean it. I miss the collaboration, the craziness, everything.
Well, you're here now. Let's make the most of it.
Absolutely, I've been brainstorming project ideas.
Any good ones?
How about an app for optimizing investor pitches?
Everyone's doing that. We need something radical.
An AI therapist for tech burnout?
Not bad. But doesn't that just feed the problem?
So we need to tackle the root cause.
Exactly. What about something that boosts creativity?
Like a digital muse?
Yeah, but on steroids.
A gamified collaborative creative space.
Where ideas flow like wine at a startup party.
And everyone's invited.
We could call it Brainstorm Bonanza.
I love it.
We'll use blockchain to secure intellectual property.
And integrate AR for immersive brainstorming sessions.
Investors will eat this up.
Let's sketch some prototypes.
I'll grab my tablet.
Can't believe we're back at it.
Feels like old times, but better.
The world has changed. We've evolved.
And we're not just riding the wave. We're making it.
And how about a feature for anonymous collaboration?
Like a digital brainstorming mask? Intriguing.
It'll eliminate bias.
Perfect for fostering genuine creativity.
And maybe a voting system for the best ideas?
Giving everyone a voice. Democratizing innovation.
Can you imagine the potential?
Unlimited. We could revolutionize brainstorming.
Let's set a meeting with potential investors next week.
We'll need to polish our pitch.
Let's craft it with the same creativity we're selling.
And maybe a touch of pizzazz.
No one will see it coming.
This is why I love working with you, Alan.
Right back at you, Lacy.
So, what's the grand vision here?
World domination naturally.
And a bit of fun along the way.
Never forget the fun.
Speaking of which, coffee break.
Absolutely, let's fuel up.
Caffeine and creativity go hand in hand.
Like us.
Cheers to that.
Here's to Brainstorm Bonanza and beyond.
Onward.
So AR integration, seamless or stylized?
Stylized, definitely.
Agreed. Depth is as important as functionality.
And the user interface needs to be intuitive.
Minimalist, with powerful features beneath the surface.
People should feel smarter just using it.
Especially our target demo, creative professionals.
Exactly. The tool of choice for the next generation of innovators.
We also need stellar branding.
A logo that screams innovation.
And a marketing campaign that disrupts.
We'll need influencers on board.
The right endorsements could catapult us.
Absolutely. But they must genuinely believe in it.
Authenticity is key.
Let's also think about strategic partnerships.
Big names in tech or creativity.
Collaboration could add immense value.
And mutual benefits.
A win-win.
Sounds like a business plan is brewing.
Let's flesh it out.
We should also consider scalability from the start.
Absolutely. We want global reach.
Cloud-based, so it's accessible everywhere.
And secure. No compromises there.
Multiple platform support.
Android, iOS, web.
And possibly even VR?
Dream big or go home.
You know me.
Always dreaming big.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
And it's that kind of attitude that'll make Brainstorm Bonanza a success.
With your vision and my drive, we can't fail.
Here's to the next big thing.
Game on.
Ready to dive into the specs?
Ready and raring.
A modular design would be practical.
Easy updates and feature additions.
And users can customize their experience.
Adaptable to various industries.
From tech to fashion to entertainment.
We cover them all.
And education. Imagine the possibilities.
Endless.
So, what's the first step?
Wireframes. Let's get the concept on paper.
On it.
And maybe a survey to gauge interest?
Good idea. Feedback early on will help shape the product.
We can target our network for responses.
I'll draft some questions.
And I'll handle distribution.
Perfect. We're already moving.
Momentum is everything.
I can already see it. Beyond the horizon.
Together we'll redefine creativity.
Alan, I'm genuinely excited.
Same here, Lacy. It's good to be back.
Now back to those wireframes.
Lead the way.
Let me show you my initial sketches.
Can't wait to see them.
And what if we added a brainstorming timer?
Keeping sessions focused and productive. Love it.
With gentle reminders and encouraging nudges.
Creating a balance between structure and creativity.
And maybe integrate a music feature to set the mood.
Mood playlists curated for peak creativity.
Brainstorm Bonanza playlists on Spotify.
Cross-platform synergy. Impressive.
This app will be unstoppable.
Let's keep this momentum going. We're on to something huge.
I'm ready to burn the midnight oil.
Always knew you had the fire.
Together we're an inferno.
Watch out, Silicon Valley.
Brainstorm Bonanza is coming.
Let's do this.
Here we go.
You can't possibly be serious about this, Lacy.
I'm deadly serious, Ryone.
Him? Alan? You must be joking.
Watch it, Hazuki.
Stop it, both of you.
Lacy, I need to ask you something important.
What is it, Alan?
Will you marry me?
This is a nightmare.
Yes, Alan, I will.
Over my dead body!
Step aside, Ryone.
Make me.
Stop it, Ryone.
I've had enough of your crap.
Bring it on, Saskatoon.
With pleasure.
This isn't worth it.
This is far from over.
You don't own her.
You guys are unbelievable.
Just watch me.
Ready when you are.
Here it comes.
Someone stop them.
How do you like that?
That all you got?
Not even close.
This is insane.
You won't win.
We'll see about that.
Back off.
Never.
Stop!
Not now, Lacy.
Yes, now.
Stay out of this.
Both of you, get a grip.
Let's end this.
Fine by me.
You're both insane.
Come on.
You've asked for it.
Enough.
Got anything to say now?
This isn't over.
It ends now.
You're making a mistake, Lacy.
She knows exactly what she's doing.
Both of you, save it.
You'll regret this.
She won't.
Stop it right now.
You have no idea what he's like.
We're done here, Ryone.
I can't do this anymore.
You're really gonna leave with him?
She's not your property.
I deserve better than this.
Don't walk away.
Back off, Hazuki.
Goodbye, Ryone.
This is a mistake, Lacy.
It's her decision.
I have to go.
You can't.
I said goodbye.
Let's go, Lacy.
You won't get away with this.
This is my choice.
And I'm with her.
You'll regret it.
Goodbye, Ryone.
We're leaving now.
Lacy, wait.
It's over, Ryone.
We need to decide on the guest list.
Yeah, let's get that sorted.
What are we doing about Ryone?
He's your call.
He hit me last week.
I know, but he's still my friend.
Friend? He's your ex-husband.
That doesn't change things.
It does for me.
Can't you let it go?
He punched me over you.
Because he's jealous.
That's not a valid excuse.
It's just... Ryone's always had a temper.
Especially when it comes to you.
He can't help it.
So I should just accept it?
No, but try to understand.
Understand what? Getting punched?
He regrets it.
Did he apologize?
Not exactly.
Then he doesn't regret it.
He's a good person deep down.
When you dig past the fists?
You know what I mean.
I don't think I do.
Ryone has always been there for me.
So that justifies violence?
He wasn't himself.
Isn't that convenient?
Don't be sarcastic.
I'm being realistic.
He's struggling, Alan.
Then he needs help.
He's getting therapy.
Did his therapist suggest punching people?
You're not making this easy.
Neither is he.
Can we please focus on our wedding?
Fine, Ryone's not invited.
It's not that simple.
Yes, it is.
He'll feel betrayed.
We need to set boundaries.
I hate this.
Me too.
What do we tell him?
The truth.
That you hate him.
That we're protecting our peace.
He'll think I'm siding against him.
Aren't you?
It's not that black and white.
What is it then?
Years of history.
That's not enough.
He deserves kindness.
And I deserve respect.
You do, but...
No buts.
Alan...
We're starting our life together.
Without Ryone?
Without drama.
How can I do this?
Choose us.
It feels like betrayal.
Protecting us is not betrayal.
Will he ever forgive me?
If he loves you, he will.
It's not that easy.
Relationships aren't.
I'll call him.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Thank you.
For us.
For our future.
I'm scared.
I'm here.
Always.
Always.
Let's do this.
Together.
Together.
My head is splitting. What even happened last night?
Bits and pieces, really. I remember the chocolate fountain.
Chocolate fountain? Classy, but wait till you hear what I got.
What did you see, Ed?
Ryone Hazuki showed up.
Ryan? Here? Impossible.
Are you sure it was him?
I'd recognize that smug grin anywhere, trust me.
What was he doing here?
Causing a scene, obviously. Made a toast to himself.
A self-toast? Classic?
Did we invite him?
No way, obviously crashed.
Everyone went nuts. Someone yelled, "Down with crypto!"
Must have been a sight.
Remember anyone else?
I remember the tech bros. They started chanting.
Oh yeah? Chanting what?
Disrupt! Disrupt!
Typical nonsense. What happened after?
Ryone made a speech about his new startup.
Let me guess. Something with AI?
Spot on. World changing, obviously.
That guy has a messiah complex.
Anything else bizarre?
He got into it with the DJ, demanded they play his theme song.
Wait, Ryone has a theme song?
I bet it's awful.
Worse, it's a remix of Mozart and synthwave.
That's just wrong.
And then?
He started crowd surfing.
You've got to be kidding.
Silicon Valley's very own rock star. Unbelievable.
I still can't believe he came uninvited.
And took over the party.
What should we do if he shows up at the wedding?
We can't let him ruin it.
True, but how?
I've got some thoughts.
Ed's got strategies.
Let's hear them.
Back in the 90s, I dealt with crazier.
This ought to be good.
Exotic wisdom, lay it on us.
First, you need a decoy.
A decoy?
Someone to mimic Ryone's presence.
Intriguing, go on.
Second, hire a very noticeable security team.
What's the point?
Security shows you mean business, no one messes.
Like a fortress wedding. Brilliant.
What's the third?
Third, a distraction, something flashy.
Flashy, like what?
Think drones, firework displays?
High-tech circus.
Ed, you're a twisted genius.
Years of practice, my friends.
Will it be enough to handle Ryone?
No one plans like Ed.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
But will it hold up?
Ryone thrives on chaos. We give him controlled chaos.
Fascinating logic.
Think it'll work?
We're taking his fuel, trust it.
I like it. Bold, unconventional.
Then we go with it?
Let's do it.
One more thing.
What's the catch?
Yeah, Ed, what's the twist?
He'll expect payback.
Payback? Why?
After we outsmart him, he'll come harder.
So we're just buying time?
Exactly. Prepare for the next move.
Sounds like another headache.
Welcome to our lives.
It's a game, one we're about to win.
Until the next round.
Round and round we go.
Cheers to that.
Another crazy day in Exit Valley.
Buckle up.
Here we go again.
Are you serious? Flamingos, really?
Yeah, Alan, just look around.
Does this have anything to do with Ed's marshmallow farm idea?
Ha, probably. Only Ed would think of something this bizarre.
And where the hell is he now?
Absent, like always.
Remember the mansion party?
Oh, how could I forget? The flamingos actually seem less ridiculous than that.
True, someone thought Ryone was that swan ice sculpture.
And Ryone played along. He even gave a speech.
Man, that party was something else.
Speaking of Ryone, do you think he's behind this?
Wouldn't surprise me. He once tried to clone his dog.
And ended up with a talking cactus instead.
Ryone's experiments never do go as planned.
You think these flamingos escaped one of his labs?
More likely than Ed's marshmallow farm theory.
How do we get them back home for the wedding?
Wrangle them with marshmallows?
Perfect. I'll call Ed.
If he's not part of this flamingo conspiracy.
That's assuming he even has reception out here.
Maybe we could use Ryan's drone.
Oh, the one he delivered pizza with?
Exactly, that one.
Or better yet, his karaoke machine that scares birds.
We're gonna need more than that.
Why'd we listen to Ed anyway?
Same reason we always do. Insanity is contagious.
At least it's never boring.
Unless you've been bitten by a radioactive flamingo, of course.
Then it's just bizarre.
Flamingo Man, a new startup superhero.
With the power to turn ponds pink.
And dance, always dance.
Seriously, Alan. How do we get out of this mess?
We could try reasoning with them.
The flamingos?
Bet we're more reasonable than Ed right now.
Flamingo Whisperers. Sounds like our next gig.
Or a new business. We could corner the market.
Silicon Valley's first flamingo startup.
Flock you, delivering exotic birds to your doorstep.
Just wait till Ryan gets a load of this.
He'll want in, guaranteed.
Speaking of which, is he still dating that programmer?
The one who thought HTML was shorthand for hotel manager.
That's the one.
As far as I know, she's got away with hashtags, though.
Hashtag help us. We need to figure out flamingo logistics.
First step, find Ed.
Second step, borrow Ryan's scooter.
Third step, avoid investing in any more farms.
Agreed. No more following Ed's harebrained schemes.
Just flamingo herding from now on.
Maybe we can train them to serve hors d'oeuvres at the wedding.
Flamingos in tuxedos, classy.
We'd go viral.
And Ed would finally be right about something.
Stranger things have happened.
Remember that app Ryone built? The one that randomly generated startup names.
It matched us with Flamingo Frenzy.
Prophetic, don't you think?
Or a bad omen.
Either way, here we are, surrounded by them.
You know, they're kind of growing on me.
Like tech analysts at a Bitcoin convention.
No, seriously.
All right, Lacy, I get it. They're majestic.
Majestic? That's a stretch.
Well, at least they don't demand equity.
Thank God for small mercies.
Where do we even start?
Maybe we can bribe them with shrimp.
I hope they take Bitcoin.
Speaking of Bitcoin, should we call our lawyer?
The one who invested in Ethereum and lost everything.
That's the one.
He owes us big time.
We helped him launch that ridiculous drone app.
Sky delivery for when you need donuts from space.
Clients literally out of this world.
And as flaky as a croissant.
Fitting. Considering the market.
This whole situation feels surreal.
Welcome to our lives.
Just another day in Exit Valley.
You think we'll ever find normal?
Do we really want to?
Normal is overrated.
Just like Ed's ideas.
Speaking of which, let's get moving.
Towards insanity or genius?
Probably both.
Fine line between them.
Just like our lives.
Agreed. Let's wrangle some flamingos.
Here goes nothing.
Watch out for pecs.
And unexpected dance routines.
You're serious?
Deadly.
Let's send these pink rebels packing.
Wedding, here we come.
As ready as we'll ever be.
3, 2, 1. Flamingo.
Welcome back. We have breaking news. Mr. Fluffykins is missing.
Mr. Fluffykins, your hamster, right?
Yes, exactly. He vanished without a trace.
You do realize we're supposed to be discussing market trends?
Market trends can wait. This is a crisis.
How about you try restarting your search by considering hamster habits?
Habits? He's a free spirit.
Maybe, but have you tried agility training?
Agility training for a hamster?
Yes. You'd be amazed at what they can do on a tiny obstacle course.
Seriously? You think Mr. Fluffykins is doing agility tricks somewhere?
Picture it. High jumps, tightrope walks, weaving through mazes.
Fine, but how does this relate to his disappearance?
Consider this. Mr. Fluffykins may have joined a hamster sports camp.
Hamster sports camp? They exist?
Almost certainly, in some niche pet enthusiast circle.
Great. Now I have to put out a missing hamster alert for obscure pet camps.
You're thinking too narrowly. There's a bigger picture here.
Bigger picture, enlighten me.
What if Mr. Fluffykins has been ham-napped?
Ham-napped? By whom?
By a shadowy syndicate of rodent enthusiasts.
You've got to be kidding. This is Bloomberg, not some soap opera.
Then let's take it higher. What about aliens?
Aliens? What would they want with Mr. Fluffykins?
Ever heard of the term space whiskered dilemma?
No, because it sounds made up.
Think about it. Hamsters as alien spies collecting data.
You're blowing my mind right now. How does high finance fit into this?
Financial conspiracies, alien tech investments.
You think Mr. Fluffykins is tied to market manipulation?
Alien influence stock tips via hamster proxies.
This is beyond absurd, but I'm strangely intrigued.
who's known for absurd innovative plans, Ryone Hazuki.
Hazuki? Are you suggesting he's funding hamster conspiracies?
It wouldn't be the strangest thing he's done.
All right, so I need to contact Hazuki now.
Perhaps. Or beat him at his own game.
Meaning what exactly?
Build your own hamster spy network.
Oh, sure, because that's easy.
You have the capital. Use it wisely.
Fine, but if I find out this was a wild goose chase...
Never underestimate the tiny paws of Mr. Fluffykins.
Hamster espionage, who would have thought?
The world's a bizarre place. Stay nimble.
I'm diving in. This hamster caper just got personal.
Don't forget to prioritize market trends amidst the chaos.
Market trends, right, after I find Mr. Fluffykins.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to unite Alan Saskatoon and Lacy Chan in holy matrimony. If anyone objects to this union, speak now or forever hold your peace. Alan, do you take Lacy to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Lacy, do you take Alan to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Do you have the rings?
Yes, I have them here.
Please repeat after me, Alan. I, Alan Saskatoon, take you, Lacy Chan, to be my wedded wife.
I, Alan Saskatoon, take you, Lacy Chan, to be my wedded wife.
To have and to hold, from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health, to love and to cherish.
In sickness and in health, to love and to cherish.
Until death do us part.
Until death do us part.
Lacy, please repeat after me. I, Lacy Chan, take you, Alan Saskatoon, to be my wedded husband.
I, Lacy Chan, take you, Alan Saskatoon, to be my wedded husband.
To have and to hold, from this day forward.
To have and to hold, from this day forward.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health, to love and to cherish.
In sickness and in health, to love and to cherish.
Until death do us part.
Until death do us part.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Finally.
Don't keep me waiting.
I'll never leave you waiting again.
May your love grow with each passing day. Congratulations, you are now married.
We did it, Lacy.
Yes, Alan, we did it.
From now on, it's just us.
Just us. Forever.
You may now exit as husband and wife.
Ready to start our new life?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Let's face whatever comes together.
Together.
I see you finally tied the knot with Lacy. Cheers, Alan.
Thanks, Ryan. I know it must have been hard not being there.
Never thought you'd invite me, not after our little scuffle.
Fistfights aren't typical wedding rehearsal behavior.
Guess emotions got the better of me.
True, but hitting me after I proposed, low blow.
You blindsided me, Alan. Didn't see it coming.
Lacy chose me, Ryone. That's it.
For now, anyway.
Still pining for her, huh?
Old habits die hard.
Doesn't change reality.
Reality hurts.
It's time to let go.
Easier said than done.
So why are we talking here and now?
Needed closure.
Closure or confrontation?
I'm not looking for another fight.
Good, because I'd win again.
Cocky as ever.
Confident, Ryone. Married man confidence.
Just rub it in, why don't you?
It's reality.
Still, we had history.
Past is past.
And our friendship?
Wounded but not dead.
I miss that too, you know.
Me too, more than you think.
Lacy changed you.
Maybe for the better.
Or worse. Can't tell anymore.
Let's move forward, not backward.
Forward how?
Bury the hatchet. Start fresh.
Big words, easy to say.
Then prove it.
What do you mean?
Be my friend again.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Trust issues, Alan.
We can rebuild.
Brick by brick.
No shortcuts.
Fine, but on one condition.
Name it.
Honesty.
Always.
Even if it hurts?
Especially then.
You promise?
Cross my heart.
This feels surreal.
Welcome to adulthood.
Sounds overrated.
Oh, it is.
But necessary?
Unfortunately, yes.
And Lacy?
What about her?
She cool with this?
She wants peace too.
Truce then?
Truce.
So what now?
We drink to new beginnings.
And old endings.
Cheers to that.
To moving on.
Here's to no more fistfights.
Deal.
Deal. I can't believe we tied the knot, Lacy. Who would have thought?
Right, Alan. Who would have thought?
By the way, I just got off the phone with Ryone. Took ages.
Ryan? Really? After what happened at the Christmas party?
Yeah. Turns out we managed to mend our friendship. We sorted it all out.
That's unbelievable. So you two are on good terms now?
Exactly. We're back on track. Needed to bury the hatchet.
That's great, I guess. Will he apologize for the blender incident, though?
It's in the past, Lacy. So now I need to get back to work for a few days. Project's on fire right now.
Really? Even after our wedding?
Don't worry, Lacy. Ryone's offered to chaperone you on a trip to Vegas. Think of it as a pre-honeymoon.
Ryan? Vegas? Isn't that a bit odd, Alan?
Look, I trust Ryone. Besides, you can win extra money for our real honeymoon.
Okay, I'll go with it. Win big, right?
Exactly. Think about how amazing our honeymoon will be.
Yeah, Alan. I promise I'll win a lot of money on that Vegas trip.
That's the spirit. Just remember, don't gamble away the wedding gifts.
No problem there. I'll make sure to double them instead.
That's my girl. Ryone will text you the details.
Should I be worried?
It's Vegas. What could go wrong?
Famous last words, Alan.
Don't jinx it. Just have fun and bring home some cash.
I'll need a lot of luck for that.
You got it covered. Trust me.
If you say so.
Take a chance for us.
I will. Anything for our future.
That's the spirit. Be safe, okay?
Always. And you focus on that project.
I promise. Here's to success and prosperity.
Cheers to that, Alan.